There's a kind of power that doesn't shout. It doesn't need noise to be felt. It moves silently, through thought, through restraint, through unshakable presence. That power is Stoicism, and it's built on principles forged in the minds of ancient philosophers who faced war, exile, loss, and still found peace. These Stoic principles weren't created in comfort. They were born in the fire. And if you truly apply them, they don't just inform your life, they transform it. Let's begin with the first one. Control what you can, accept what you can't. The Stoics believe that the path to peace starts with a single truth. There are things we control and things we don't. You don't control the weather, the economy, or someone else's actions, but you do control your attitude, your choices, your responses. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's not detachment, it's power. The more you train your mind to distinguish between what's within and what's beyond your control, the less you'll suffer needlessly. Second, live according to nature. This isn't about going off-grid or hugging trees. To the Stoics, living according to nature meant aligning your life with reason, purpose, and virtue. Everything in nature fulfills its purpose. A tree grows, a river flows. We are no different. Our nature is to think, to act justly, to grow in wisdom. Every time you resist temptation, every time you act with integrity, you align with that nature. That's where inner peace lives, in harmony with your deepest design. Third, practice negative visualization. Sounds strange, right? But the Stoics trained their minds by imagining loss, losing their wealth, their home, even their loved ones, not to be morbid, but to prepare themselves to appreciate what they had more deeply. Seneca said, he robs present ills of their power who has prepared in advance. When you visualize loss, you become stronger. You love more deeply, and when the storm comes, you won't be shaken. You'll be ready. Fourth, virtue is the highest good. Fame fades, riches disappear, pleasure is fleeting, but virtue, courage, justice, temperance, wisdom, these endure. These matter. The Stoics didn't pursue happiness. They pursued virtue because they knew happiness was a byproduct of a virtuous life. Ask yourself, is this action wise? Is it just? Is it necessary? If the answer is yes, then do it with full force. If no, let it go. You'll sleep better, live stronger, stand taller. Fifth, embrace discomfort. Modern culture tells us to chase comfort. The Stoics did the opposite. They practiced cold baths, hunger, even walking barefoot, not for pain, but for freedom. Because when you voluntarily face discomfort, fear loses its grip. Comfort becomes a choice, not a dependency. That's strength. The next time something feels hard, lean in. It's not breaking you, it's building you. Sixth, focus on the present moment. Don't let the future trouble you, wrote Marcus Aurelius. You'll meet it, if need be, with the same weapons of reason. The Stoics didn't dwell in the past or panic over the future. They lived fully now. This breath, this decision, this challenge, that's where life happens. That's where power lives. Every time you bring your mind back to now, you train it like a muscle. Stronger, sharper, calmer. Seventh, let go of attachment. We cling to status, to opinions, to outcomes, and suffer when they change. The Stoics taught detachment not as coldness, but clarity. If something is taken from you, and you've trained your mind to let go, then you remain unbroken. As Epictetus said, attach yourself to what is in your power. Not things, principles. Not people, character. That's how you become untouchable. Eighth, prepare for fate. Amor fati. Love of fate is not passive acceptance. It's active alignment. Whatever life throws at you, good or bad, you embrace it as necessary, useful, a teacher. Ryan Holiday often says, the obstacle is the way. And that's the essence of amor fati. Don't just endure misfortune, learn from it. Shape it, make it yours. When you accept fate fully, you no longer resist life. You dance with it. Ninth, keep your composure. The Stoics were warriors, not because they fought battles, but because they mastered themselves. When insulted, they responded with silence. When praised, they didn't puff up. When faced with pain, they stood tall. That's Stoic strength, not cold, but composed. In a world that screams, be the one who whispers. In a world that reacts, be the one who chooses. That is real power. 10th, memento mori. Remember you will die. It might sound grim, but it's a call to life. When you remember your time is limited, you stop wasting it. You say the words you've been holding back. You pursue what matters. You stop chasing the meaningless. Death isn't the end for the Stoic. It's the motivator. It reminds us to live urgently, meaningfully, fearlessly. These 10 Stoic principles are more than ancient ideas. They're weapons for the mind, shields for the heart, maps for the soul. And in a world that pulls you in every direction, they anchor you in what's real. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, this is how you build the iron mindset.